Early morning, 4:30 a.m. Rise and grind, heading to South Columbia. Let's do this. Got maybe 2 hours of sleep in. Yeah. Welcome to South Carolina, Columbia. Finally here. Here we are. The welcoming sign. Hotel room tour. The usual sink, shower, toilet, full-length mirror, standard. Man, this phone always blurring up. Sorry. Then we have bed, king bed, stuff to preserve your food, refrigerator, TV, the view, someone's backyard, and lounge area. Okay? I have about a good hour, and then I should be ready. Makeup is done, hair is done. Took me a moment because it's super staticky and it was like everywhere, but the best I can do. I ran out of hairspray, so hopefully it stays. When I sing on stage, I get really sweaty and then all my volume just like disappears and goes away, so it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is when you have like really fine, thin, silky hair that just never stays in place. So that's why when I dye my hair, it gets really damaged and then it stays in place whenever I style it. But now I can't do anything except just deal with what I have and make the best of it. Anyways, I'm all dressed, ready to go. I'm a little early. It's 8 p.m. I'm trying my best not to look at the kids because I know that I said that I would let Brian take care of the kids his way and not like haggle him about like nap times and like exactly when they should, if he's like asking to take care of the kids on his own, like in his own ways, like then I should just take a step back and be like, all right, you do you, and then when I come back I'll kind of go back to my way of taking care of the kids. So in a sense, if I don't spy on them, it'll help me not go crazy as well. So mental health, like I said, this year New Year's resolution for me is self-care, love yourself, treat myself, take some trips, get a breather, and just live life a little bit, because I have just been trying to do everything for everyone, and so this year it's going to be all about me. Brian and I, for the whole week, we have been kind of like up in the air. I mean, he still has his brother, his older brother that came from Barcelona here, so we're kind of hosting him, and we're not really like ourselves, because we still have to cater to guests. So there's that, and he's been playing video games with his brothers, and I'm like kind of annoyed because he's supposed to be doing work, but then at the same time I'm like, okay, let it go, because his brother's only here for visiting, so it'll be for a good moment, and that's how they bond. They don't really talk to each other. I have more conversations with his brother, and like, intriguing ones where Brian has no idea like how to talk or communicate to his brother. It's like they're born in the same womb, and they're the same mom, so they're like, okay, that's why we're close, but they have no connection whatsoever. So when they play video games, it's like their way of bonding. I have no idea how that works, but that's how they do it. But like for me and my sisters, we have conversation. We have like secrets we tell, our closeness about each other that we know. But for them, it's like they're strangers, except they only accept that they're brothers, and they feel like there's an obligation to like stay tight. But yeah, they're not close at all. It's weird. They're almost like strangers from the same womb. Anyways, so I'm kind of letting it go, and once again I'm trying to be nice to him with my words and trying to make a big effort. He's not really doing much, but some days when I ignore him and take care of the kids without saying a word, he kind of feels bad and left out. So he'll take the baby from me and feed the baby and change a diaper. I probably mentioned that before, but it's not like a lot, but I guess it's a step. And if it continues to grow in like bigger steps, then I'd be really happy with that. As far as our relationship, we're setting boundaries. I totally get that he has his way of trying to support, and it's not just his brothers, it's mine too. Recently, my own brother reached out to Brian, and then Brian had asked me if it was okay to help, and I said okay, even though I'm not talking to my own brother. So both of us are in a dilemma. The both of us have both sides of our families that we are supporting, and in a sense we shouldn't, because they're old too. Like my brother's like probably 35 and his brother's 36, and we're supporting both sides. And I can say for sure that I do only see Brian's side like negative, because I don't focus on mine, like my family and my brother and all that stuff. So I guess I have to open up my eyes and be like, okay, let's see the whole picture and see like what's fair and what's not. Because I know for sure my brother's not the best, and Brian deals with it too. So there's just these moments where I have spurts of anger, and I just would appreciate that he could just what do you call it, acknowledge them and deal with it. But then I don't react that way to my side, so it's almost like not a fair trial. But we're working on it for sure. I do see ourselves kind of slowly tapering off with the family, because we need to focus on our own in the future. And I know Brian's trying his best to set them up and like slowly let them fly. I mean, it's taken a long time for them to fly. That's saying for both of our sides, but we're trying. Clearly, my side of the family, almost like 90% of them, it's like cut off already. Now we're focusing on his side. So it's like that roller coaster system that we have. I would like him to spend more time with our family, like the kids and Scooper and such, and have these moments to cherish in the future. He's not really, he's like absent but present, if you know what I'm saying. But I can see like maybe when the kids are older, he'll spend more time, but now he's just like, I don't know what to do with them, they're just babies. And I'm kind of like, well, maybe just take a breather, spend some good 15 minutes here and there, and that'll be just fine. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do with them either, but I guess I'm a little bit more nurturing than he is. He's more like, okay, let's do something, and yeah, that's how I see it. We are working through things. Clearly, 20 years of marriage and 23 years of being together is something to lay on the table and like kind of like see what's negotiable, non-negotiable, what we can work with, what we can let go of, what we can compromise, and go from there. And most importantly, we need to figure out how to resolve things, because we never resolve anything, and we just like let it go, let it blow up later, and then tuck it underneath the rug and take it out later. Like, we're not really cleaning up, we're just like dusting it underneath everything. So that's gonna be a problem if we don't address it. That's our thing this year, to work on that. And love yourself. Okay, so I'm waiting for them to pick me up. This is the last show of the week again, and I'm excited to go home. I'm tired, and I want to recoup, replenish, and then back to work next week, back to my kids. So yeah, diet wise, I do so well. I saw Auntie Anne's and I was like, oh man, I really want a hot dog. And I don't crave these things, but because I'm pregnant, I'm like, all right, let's have a hot dog. Let's have some pretzels. Let's have a DoubleTree cookie. Oh my god. I had 2 yesterday. 2 DoubleTree hotel cookies. Oh my god, so bad. But anyways, yeah, I gotta cool it because it's only beginning, and if I'm starting to eat at this pace, then I'm definitely gonna get gestational diabetes. So, cut it out. We're here at the Brit Event Center. Let's go inside. It's quite festive. Oh wow. Look at a whole photo shoot going. So I think this is backstage over here. Back in my hotel room, makeup is off, and now I'm having dinner. I ordered Buffalo Wild Wings, some veggies, sauce on the side. Bon appetit. Thanks for coming. Today's crowd was really, really good. They're really sweet, danced to everything. Actually, yesterday and today, both were really good. So I'm really happy. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And eat lunch and then get ready to go to sleep. I have a 4 a.m. flight to catch. Well, not flight, but trip to catch. So, cheers. Bon appetit.